And this train won't stop till we get to where we are supposed to stop, yes. Until we get there, this train is not, when they train, by the time the coach start moving, there's no way you can stop one for another unless it stops. So you have to buckle up, because we are on a journey. We are to chase that dream until we get there. And today we will, by the grace of the Almighty God, because you have a purpose, you have a desired expectation for today. I'm not talking about tomorrow, because Bible said tomorrow will take care of itself. That's the one I know. I don't know which one you know. I don't know how the Quran has, coined it. But Bible says tomorrow will take care of itself. But today, let's give thanks to God for life, for strength, for grace, for enablement, for the purposeful life and the gift of life that He has given unto us. Thank God for life. Thank God for mercy. Thank God for grace. Thank God for those who can walk. Let's track it. Thank God for those who can talk, who are not ashamed of their situation, who can seek for help. Thank God for those who can actually render those help. Thank God for those that He has multiplied unto. To often know that this person next to you will need a help. Thank God for the heart and the compassion to love our fellow brothers and sisters, Nigerians, Americans, Africans, anywhere all over the world. The fact that you do those little things goes a long way. I tell you, when we are right now in a season, we need to look out for ourselves. Look out for our neighbor. You have not seen her this morning, and by 6, he or she would have started, you'll be hearing noise, and you are not hearing anything. Till you left home, 7:30, knock, find out. Something may be wrong somewhere. And you may be the only saving grace to help that person at that point in time. A beautiful morning to you. It's a Tuesday with a difference. My name is Olori Adejoke, and even my friends call me Olori AJ. This is Galaxy Television, and the program is Family and Values. Family. Your next door neighbor is your next door family. That is your first Jerusalem before you start thinking of the one in the office. So let's start off with that. Now I want to welcome you, especially if you're just joining us for the first time. You can connect with us on AVO app. We're there. You can always get Galaxy Television live on AVO app, on O Prime application. You can download it as well, or download Galaxy Television itself, or the National Digitalized Station 741 UHF 27 free to air. All our social media platforms. You can always find us. A beautiful morning to you, to everyone in the studio, everyone joining us, everyone linking, connecting. Okay, today is going to be a bumper and a beautiful one, because yesterday was indeed a graceful one. Today is going to be another magnificent day. And I have my darling sister next to me, all looking ready today.
Good morning to you.
How is Ayobo?
Ayobo is fine. We bless God. We bless God. It's always good to take advice, Sometimes when somebody advises you, just take it. Then she told me something and I adapted to it, and it kind of worked for me this morning, So thanks for that.
Glory be to God.
It really went a long way. Okay, a very good morning to our wonderful esteemed viewers. Yes, it's another time on the show this morning. Somebody said, I actually sent the link of yesterday to somebody. The person went through it and said, no, I need to send this. Yesterday's conversation was something else, and today we are going to have another one. So I told you that this week, all the topics we are bringing, if you take consonants into them and deliberately go through it again, you will definitely learn something. My name is Princess Joy Eyo Abu. Of course, it's Tuesday with a difference, and today promises to be another educative day. Just like Olori has said, watch out for one another. People are going through a lot this period. Forget the asho they are wearing. Let me use Yoruba. Forget the clothes they are putting on. People are actually dying. It's not the time to keep malice with anybody. It's not the time to say, oh, this person did not greet me, I will not greet the person. See, just to check on somebody, how are you doing? You've not seen somebody for a very long time in church, find out. You've not seen somebody, your neighbor, just like she was just saying, this period is not the time I want to mind my business. No, don't mind your business, because you might just save somebody's life. Somebody might just need you at that moment. And because there'd be no relationship, so the person is feeling like, I can't talk to this person. But when you make yourself available at that moment, you would definitely save something. And this is not the time to keep quiet. If you're going through something, speak up. I don't want people to know what I'm going through, not in this time. I don't want people to laugh at me, not in this time. Please speak up and speak to someone right. That's my message to you this morning, and we are welcoming you to Family and Values. Please go through our YouTube channel so that you would not miss anything. Like I used to say, when you see these pretty faces on your screen, you know it's time for Family and Values. So welcome.
Okay, so do we have any shout out today?
Okay.
22nd of October 2024
Yes.
is another beautiful day to some people.
It is.
Happy celebration.
On my way to somebody just said, today is my birthday, just give me that shout out. Okay, so Fatima Bisola, I'm giving you a birthday shout out to you.
Wow.
I'm wishing you the very best.
We had one Bisola
yes,
yesterday too.
Yes. So happy birthday to you, you know. That's why I had to use Fatima Bisola, so you know that. So
I'm talking about
birthday
you.
To you. I'm wishing you the very best. Family and Values is wishing you the very best. It's going to be a great year for you. The Lord will bless
Amen.
you all around.
Amen.
Yeah.
So to everyone celebrating today, whether we know you, we don't have your name, you have never met, Family and Values is all about everyone out there. We care, we love you, we cherish you, and we know you have a purpose. So we love you, we celebrate with you, and we pray that it will not be the least of celebration, but many more to come in health and in wealth, in abundance of God's grace and mercy, work for you and your loved ones. Even anniversary, we wish you all the very best. As we go into today's mini feature, today the 22nd of October 2024, let's take our mini feature and we'll be right back with our guest and the topic for today. So stay tuned, don't go anywhere. Starting point. So on your marks, get set. I told you need to buckle up. Yesterday we talked about becoming a personality of reference. Many, revelations came in, from left, right, center. And it's bringing us into today's topic. Even though it was just like that, only God knows how he performs his miracles or his talks, and he leads us to another one. This morning we're looking at repaying favors you owe. Do you repay favor? What is favor? Our Tuesday is centered on single parenting, whether you're a male, you're female, single mother, single father, absentee mothers. Some naturally, some, it's a matter of decision. But let's call ourselves married, single parents, still very much connected in your relationship in the institution of marriage. Let's talk repaying favors you owe. Do you need to repay favor? What is favor? Why do we need to put boundaries in favors? We'll be talking about this, and the only person God has directed us to by the help of today, that God has given us today, is none other than Pastor Akin Ayonwale Samuel. He is the pastor in charge of Splendor International Church. He is a certified relationship coach, a counselor, a minister of the word, a friend of the house. We named him the class captain of this beautiful Family and Values, because God has really been graceful to have him every time we seek. We always find him, and we pray God will continue to strengthen and uphold him at every point in time. I need to adjust myself so that I can see your
this is you, fellowship, It's not doing Zoom.
Wow,
Yeah, good
look
morning.
at beautiful joy, look at beautiful part. I'm settled today.
So how have you been?
I'm just cool.
How have you been? How have you been, Pastor?
Cool. I just want to be here. Is it 1 hour or 2 hours?
1 hour. It has not changed.
It's so good to have you this morning. And irrespective or in spite of the fact that you're preparing for your father's celebration of life, who passed on.
You know, relationship is everything. That's what I do every time.
It's really.
And you see, we always create time for what we have interest in. So, relationship, when you put value on something, you always
that value
so the value on this fellowship is much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We are not taking it for granted. And I'm not taking it lightly as well. Thank you. How was your journey in preparation for the celebration?
It's 2 weeks to the due date.
Yeah. By the grace of God, He will make all the needs and perfection. Journey smooth, and everyone coming and going. God will raise help by the grace of God. So this morning we're looking at repaying favors. Many things come through my mind, but I want to ask, what is favor? We have different definition of favor. So what is favor? Can anyone do without favor?
I know you have already defined our focus on relationship, right?
Yeah.
Favor, in a simple term, can be put to kindness. You know, somebody is kind. That thing that I have, that I spare with you, I spread with you. That's what I mean by. That's what I can see in favor. But you see, that being said, it has different meanings in different relationships, like friendship, like marriage, like
help us out.
It has different meanings.
So let's have it.
You know?
Short.
Okay. To a friend, maybe I just give you an helping hand, like doing something. I stretch out my hand to you. But this is just my own part. Cooperation. Maybe I have
contribution, support.
Contribution. An information that will benefit you. That is favor. Okay, to a friend. Okay, but in marriage, it's more than that. Okay, maybe between husband and wife. Oh, I want to bring out the best in my wife. All right, I'm committed to that. That is favor. You understand? Because I may decide to be selfish and say, okay, all the money you are me. I'm not the one that give back to you. Okay, you should go to school. I would just be expecting you to have some things. But you see, it's not like that. If I want to show you kindness, I want to say that, you know what, you can be this. Okay, that's favor. Right? I believe you can be this. You can be better in this area. Even though you don't see that about yourself, I will just look at that now with it to myself and no, I believe beautiful lady can do this. Okay, that is favor in marriage. Okay, and on and on and on. That kindness, and maybe I should say this. If it's favor, then it's not something that I would do and expecting back. If it's favor that we're talking about, it's not something. Let's look at God. Okay, look at the favor. Can we repay Him for the favor, for the sunlight, for the rain? How will you pay for that? Okay, for protection. How much do you want to pay? You understand? What will you do? So, if it's favor, going with our topic today, I don't think favor.
Okay, the final question. Can anyone do without favor before Joy comes?
I don't think anybody can do without favor.
Okay, Joy, over to you.
I don't think so.
I hand it over.
Now, you're talking about difference in relationship. Let's look at it generally. Can we analyze types of favor? You know why it's important? Because sometimes, let's even start with relationship. You meet somebody and the person is just kind to you. And you, from a girl's part, you're already thinking, hey, what does this person want in return? And maybe the guy is just being, it's just kind, just giving you that lending. Even within office setting, generally, somebody is just favoring you, giving you. Subconsciously, you're already thinking, how do I pay this person? The day this person will come calling back for this kind of this thing, hope I'm able to repay. So it makes people, even when you're genuinely giving favor without returning, because we we are used to a society that once they give you this, they collect back.
Yeah.
Even among parents and this thing, my son, if you give you, tell mommy, what's the reward? You know, yes, you know. So now, can we analyze the types of favor so that when somebody is doing you a favor, you're comfortable to know that I'm not going to pay back. This is this person just doing this out of the person's willingness to me. So one does not live with that burden and that guilt of hey, one day I'm owing this person, you know. So how can we analyze different types of
Well, I will handle that question in this way, that you see, communication is the bedrock of every relationship. I believe strongly in very good communication. Okay, people will not see your intention, okay, until you communicate. Okay? We need to define it. Why are you doing this? If you are not comfortable with that kindness, if you are afraid that, okay, I think this thing needs to be defined, okay, it is very important, especially when it comes to relationship. Now, if that favor is not defined, you might end up, you are receiving the favor, you may have this entitlement mentality. Okay, you did it yesterday, today, you did it today, that means you will do it tomorrow. You understand? That's entitlement. Okay, that consciousness of, okay, this is favor, I'm not entitled to it, okay, should be stretched out, should be communicated. I'm just doing this, okay, out of my volition. You may, I'm sure that maybe two of us must have experienced this. Okay, you just, nobody asks you for money, you just give them, right? Maybe you have excess and you see, okay, this person, let me just, you saw somebody that is struggling, let me just pay the school fees this time around. But I just did it out of your kindness, not because they asked for it, okay? And next time, the person is already expecting that, oh, this people join.
You do something.
In fact, he may send you a reminder that, okay, school fees is coming. So before you know it, if it's not properly communicated, the expectation is there. That since you did yesterday, that means
you should continue now.
So definition is very, communication. See, this is a gift to you. All right, I do that a lot, so that people don't create problem for people. Okay, this is a gift. It's not a commitment. It doesn't mean anything. I just want to do this, and it remains like that. It's out of my volition. Okay, that does not mean next month I'm doing that. That does not mean next month I will not do it. But
it's a gift for the moment.
Yes, this is
for the season.
You understand? So I want it to sink into the person. No, this is not any other.
A continuous thing. It's for that particular time, that season, that moment.
You're not expecting, or next time you're not expecting
that
you define it.
That.
So
you understand? Otherwise, you are setting the person up for entitlement mentality. To come back, the day you don't do it, then it becomes a problem. All right, and that is that. What makes it favor is that definition that you say, I'm giving you this beautiful joy. This is my gift to you. You understand? All right, you define it. Communication is key. But most of the time, we just assume that people should know. Okay, I was driving this morning. I saw one of my daughters. I just saw my daughter inside the car, and she wind down and gave my daughter 2,000 naira. She was happy inside the car. That day I was not sure with her. I said, listen, this is a gift. Because she knew the person very well. That does not mean tomorrow you will not be expecting.
You know, see the person. You're in your mind. You're already thinking the person should also give me.
You should just
see
the person.
Sister,
this is the way it is.
Give me.
She should.
No. This is a gift too. Because we didn't have time to, to talk. I had to be teaching her inside the car. You see, she just gave me that. Just be appreciative of it. Not like you will not see her
I think even kids need to learn this, because sometimes aunties will come to the house. They are bringing. Then this day auntie comes and
they'll be expected.
And they're like, you didn't bring anything for us.
They'll be expected.
So it should be with the person that is giving. that this is a gift. I stress it a lot in my own. I make you understand.
It's a lot.
It's very important.
Because you see, it's easy, especially this time.
Easily carried away.
You can be carried away and said, okay, anytime I see, the expectation is there. And if it's not done, then it becomes a problem.
And then the other person start feeling guilty.
Yes. It becomes a big problem to both of you. You are expecting, it's not doing it, you're not going to look at it.
As if it's like now you're not tagging it, like entitled.
You have to begin to say,
okay. Wow, thank you so much. It's time for us to go for our break. Take a water marble and let's hear what people have got to say on the bus stop. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned.
In my own opinion, though, I will not say it's really best to repeat favors, because if you are doing a favor, or if someone is doing you a favor, it's, let me say, like you asked for it. Normally, courtesy demands that, okay, if someone does you a favor, then you repay the person back. But it's not, to me, I feel that it's not compulsory that you repay the favor. If the person that did the favor for you is actually expecting a favor back, right? That means actually it was let me say, like it was not like a favor. To me, it's something like transactional. It was a transaction in which he did something for you, he expecting something in return. But if it's a favor, he doesn't have anything in mind. He just did it for you based on that. Okay, you are his person or he's your person. Then it's now courtesy. That okay, yes. Let's say this person is in time of need. Okay, yes, I can now repay you a favor. So that's what I actually mean.
Actually, I won't. Let me say, sometimes it's okay, because when someone do something for you, it will appreciate what someone did for you. It's best to repay the favor, but it's not everybody. And sometimes some people might do favor for. And let me say, don't think. When someone do favor for you, you should be expecting it. It's only God that repays favor for everybody. That's my own opinion.
I feel like it depends on the kind of favor. Yeah, if it's a good one, yeah, I feel like it's best for you to repay something like that. Why? Because you never know. This life is like a very, very long journey, and you don't know what happens. Even your enemy may eventually help you one time. So yeah, I think that's why.
Obviously, as human beings, because we are not individuals, God is us a community. So definitely there is no one that can be an island, and we need the other person. Hence, favors, yes, in different ways. Somebody has a good with someone else and it can be good to me, and when I have the opportunity of repaying the person, it's his natural thing to do, to get back to the person one way or the other. Yes, it's a good thing.
If you're just joining us, and for those who have been joining us, or you've started the journey with us, we still have Pastor Akianyawale Samuel still in the house, and we've been talking about repaying favors you owe. The one you owe, the one you don't, do you need to pay back? You heard people out there, it's not all favors, and Pastor Akianyawale also said it, that normally when you do favors, it's not actually for you to repay. But if you feel, I remember Remy saying something yesterday, when you've given someone 100 naira or 100 naira, if you feel you want to, you understand, repay, why do it to someone who might have need for it at that particular point in time? Because it will be making a lot of meaning in that new life you are depositing it into, you are planting it into. Another thing is, when you do favors, do you need to make it public? Many will want to do, let them know, let them hear me, my group is working, my platform is, we are here for something good. Well, he mentioned it yesterday, he just put everything, and we did not even, it just came up. Wow. Now, Pastor Ayowale, I want to ask, many will want to do favors and want to spread all around, let everybody know. You carry camera, put it here, paste it, let the whole world know that I have done it. He has finally done it. I can do this. Are there boundaries and limitations when we talk about favors? What are those boundaries when we do favors? Now, for a single mother that someone in the church decides to pay the children's school fees, and just like the example you give, I am paying the school fees for this season. It is not that you next time and expect it, so that you not become an entitlement. How do we know boundaries? How do we set boundaries when it comes to favor, so that it will not become bad luck, or I did it in favor and it's not boomerang. It's not boomerang now.
Wow. Boundaries should be, it's not everything that they give to us, even when we're going on. There are things that you know that is a bait, it's not a favor.
A bait.
It's a bait. Now, anything, quote unquote, called favor, and the person make it public, just know that that's a collateral. It's waiting to get
Wow.
return.
Wow.
It's waiting. If it's favor, then I don't need to be thinking
Publicize
of
it.
paying. Like what you said, if you did me a favor and it is favor really, then it should be expect a payback. If I have to pay, I can treat any other person, and that makes it favor
Continuous growth.
But I'm always very careful where the way people undo things. When they say it's a favor and everybody knows about it, and I know that something is wrong. I know that's a red flag. If you give me something and it's a favor, and you have to tell 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but I know that it's not a favor. I just know that I need to do something.
But we do these days. We do it more. You know, he said it yesterday. I will still go back to, because yesterday, today is what we are talking. So it's still very much relevant. He said, son, you need to ask. As I'm doing this, do you mind if I should on the camera for people to see that we are doing this to build life? Because many will want to of an NGO.
Yes, for companies, why not?
You know, because NGO is a non-government, so for record purposes.
Yes.
But some are not for record purposes. Selfish appreciation, you know, to give themselves accolades.
Yeah.
So now, how do we now set these boundaries when we are looking at these favors or giving out favors?
That's why we are saying that definition is very important. Definition is key. If it's between in the scope of relationship, I don't think we need cameras. Okay? I know you beautiful. I don't need anybody to know that I know you. You understand? But if we're doing it in an official environment, the need for it to be recorded, okay, for both parties, okay. I have some things that we do even in church like that. Like, you see, you just want to
record purposes.
They are not just there collecting their money for record
This
purposes.
is how it
Look at
goes,
the
you know.
Widows, you know, give to widows, give to this. It's not as if we are doing it for a paper. Those widows cannot pay us, pay school fees, pay all those things. They can't pay us. We are not doing it for people to, but at least for record.
For
transparency and for to have records.
Yes, but you see, when it comes to a relationship, like my beautiful Joy said, a single mother around me, around my house, around where I live, and I want to pay the child's school fee, then it's another thing. I don't need cameras for that. If I'm doing that, there is something there. I'm telling you, that's a red flag. If to my neighbor, who is a single mother, for example, and I want to pay for the school fees of a child, and I need cameras.
Or you want to deliver foodstuffs to
I don't need that. I don't think I need any public
awareness.
If that is
publicity.
there, then there is. You will even make the person feel that, she should be expecting, you are expecting her to do some other thing. You understand? So those are the boundaries. If you see somebody that want to pay for your school fees as a single mother, okay, and is making like this, just know that it's a red flag. So you have to build boundaries for this thing. You
So
understand?
it should not carry any
No,
conditions.
So that
It
it
should
will
not come
be
with conditions.
Any favor that has a condition, I think you should reject it. I think you should reject it. Because you may not be able to pay fully. I'm telling you, when the bomb will land, you may not be able to, you may be surprised. You may be surprised of what the person will be asking for. I did it for you.
I think truly when it comes to relation, that's why you see that when two people start a relationship and the man is pumping, you see the lady being, today you're giving iPhone 15, tomorrow you're giving, the lady will say, what do you want?
Yes.
What do you want? What are you expecting?
What are you expecting? Because you're already thinking that I need to pay this. So that brings me to my repaying favors. How convenient is it? Why should we and how? Because now you just said a very vital point, and I know a lot of single mothers are going to this particular. A man shows up from nowhere and he's suddenly so nice. He buys stuff, he's doing everything. By the time you put the call, and he has not said I love you. He has not said let's have a relationship. He's just saying, no, I'm doing it for the sake of the children.
Oh my God!
And then one day he just wakes us from the blues. And you're thinking, what's this? We're just this thing now. Now, what we see on social media is a beautiful girl carry a human hair, go to the slums. Oh, I saw this person in the slum. You're giving money, social media, camera. Then NGOs that love such will now start giving you money. Now, United Nations will now start giving you money. What they are giving you is more.
So huge.
It's so huge compared to what is being done. Do you understand me? Compared to what is being done. And gradually we are seeing this norm
coming.
It's a way the influencers, the celebrities are using to get to the masses. They can just meet somebody on the road. Have you eaten? Let's go to the restaurant. Finish this food and I'll give you 20,000. And somebody who is hungry.
And because they want to flood
their page. So now, let's go back to how convenient is it repaying favors? Because I shared an experience off camera. Sometimes you just want to do these things. It
doesn't mean you have benefits at the back of your mind to get.
But the other person is already thinking, how do I do it? Olori has been so nice to me. How do I pay her back? What is that one thing? You're already worried in your spirit. What is that one thing I can buy? Like somebody was saying that that a rich man that keeps giving to the poor man doesn't know what to buy.
To return back.
Because even when you say, thank you, get up, when you're kneeling, get up.
Ow.
Now,
but he or she wants to, I know you are not expecting
but I want.
But this is the way I want to repay, to show you how grateful I am. So a heart of gratitude. Because it's, like I said, it's good to have a heart of gratitude.
Yes.
You know, how do we?
I think the best thing, let me share this experience. Most rich people or wealthy people, to be candid, when they do things, they don't expect anything. In fact, some of them that are close to me, if I do something, not because of what they did for me, like you said, you see, when somebody shows you or did something to you, it is just natural.
You know, you want to be grateful.
Now, that definition of
gratitude.
Being grateful or gratitude too matters.
Yeah.
Okay. When you are saying that you just want to show your appreciation, then it has limits.
Don't go above the
because by the time you say you are grateful, how? By bringing some things. Okay, I gave you. Let me just. Okay, how do I put it? Let me use one example. Okay, you know that this person is okay. Okay, did something for you, and you want to. Don't think about. You want to impress the person.
It's not to impress.
You understand? He is what is okay. Out of his own volition, he did this. Now, you that you are a recipient of that favor, you are not thinking in your heart, how do I repay this person? He didn't do that for you to repay in the first instance. Okay? But by the time you are not having it in your mind as an impression that I need to impress only for this that you did, then it's no more repayment. You are already going through the boundary. You want to impress the person. You want to gain access into the heart of the person. And that's what I call blackmail. It's blackmail. If it's favor that I did, let it remain
The favor,
appreciation, gratitude. Okay, I was talking to one of these big man. He said, "What do you? I'm not expecting anything. What do you want to buy? Do you understand? All right. You now go and do something. He will be looking at you. He knows that it's not really appreciating. You're expecting another thing.
And he knows that it's not convenience for
it's
you.
for you.
It's not convenient for you. You are doing. Why do you have
I
to?
told somebody
I
one day you
believe
can buy a
that
pack of handkerchief as small as
Even if it is not, I believe that you can do it in kind, if not in kind.
I mean,
Now,
share your time.
I appreciate, I value, what do you call it, favors a lot. As in, I love it if I do something, and at the end of the day, or you have done something for me, I will want to, as much as possible, to be there for you.
Yeah.
Maybe not with money.
Yeah.
Take note. Maybe when you need a link, a connection.
Thank you.
Maybe when your neighbor,
Fast.
you understand, your neighbor has, this need for something,
Yeah.
and you mention it
Yeah.
around you.
Yeah.
I'm not in competition.
Yeah.
Like I'm not in competition with anybody.
That is how
This is me. Now, I notice that you have this need around you. Maybe your house help, maybe your neighbor, maybe someone in your community, and you mention it. My only help, my only, gratitude at that particular point in time is, do you mind if I help to seek this for you? I know someone who it's not going to cost me money.
Exactly.
But I'm using my jackpots, my tickets. I'm not inconveniencing myself.
Please.
You understand? So I believe we mistake it, just like you said. It doesn't have to be in competition that this person is comfortable. And sometimes it may be as a prayer. It may be as a form of prayer.
Yeah.
Maybe the person who did the favor maybe need fruit of the seed. Fruit of the womb. Maybe sick, or the wife, or the daughter, or the son. You can be praying in your corner. The person even doesn't need to know that you are the one praying.
I'm telling you.
To hate that situation,
I was talking to somebody and I was
but we
saying,
turn into competition.
sometimes when you want to appreciate someone, don't look at, I want to get the largest this thing. It could be just apples.
Something.
I just
Don't go empty-handed. A bottle of wine on a birthday. Don't go and buy iPhone 16 and go into debt. A bottle of wine.
You know what? You know this thing I'm saying. I grew up in a family where during December we would see a lot of hampers. Why? Because then my father was holding a particular political post, so people were coming around to give, to show that
our gratitude.
This December I brought so we're having. And 1 year when he left office, that December, it was then you see genuine people that appreciated this thing. One day we had to ask, what happened to all the hampers and the chicken?
No, it's favors because he was still in office.
Yes.
So sometimes when we even talk about the church, the mosque, do those favors, those acts of gratitude. You are doing your child's dedication, housewarming, or anything. If you cannot entertain the old church,
do something.
Buy a wrist
clock for the church.
If you don't put your name, they don't need to go. Drop it on the altar. You can clean the toilet. Get somebody to clean it. Get a security outfit. Look for something.
Think of repayment. I begin to suspect.
And you find yourself in debt again.
You find yourself, okay, why do you have to do it? Then that means there is something
you're expecting.
There is something.
So that you say, this person, I did this one, this person brought this one, and let me do more, so that anytime I ask, the person will always give me.
So I want to ask. So we have to repay favor at do we have to repay favor at all? No.
With gratitude, it's okay. But payment as in...
It's not required.
No, it's not.
It's not required.
Once you pay, it's no longer a favor. It's not. It's a transaction. It's not a favor.
It has become business.
It has become business because if it's a favor, I'm not expecting anything
Anything back.
I just did that. That's why I said initially that this is a gift. I will tell you.
It's a gift. This is a loan. this is you
Yes,
know,
if it's a
identified.
Of course, you will repay. If it's a loan, you will repay back, right? But if it's a gift, I'm not expecting.
See, do you know that somebody can do you a favor in form of a loan?
Yeah.
You're in a phase and somebody says, okay, that is a favor.
Yes. But this is a loan.
It's not a gift.
I'm just bailing you
Out
out
of that
for this season.
for this. You are going to pay me back. Simple.
Okay, thank you so much, Pastor. You have really made
that
today.
sometimes like, have you not been where you give somebody money and you say, I'm lonely, and the person say, why would Pastor ask me to pay back after he has this? Why is
That's another entitlement. It has become an entitlement at that point in time. Because Shebi is the church money.
I paid, this person has I paid for school fees. So the third time, and I said, no, you know what? I'm going to test actually. I'm going to loan you this, so you pay this
Instrumentally.
It was like, oh, if it's loan, I don't want. Because I've done it once, I've done it twice. This third time I said, well, you have to be responsible.
It has become an entitlement.
Because
he's a member of the church, or because he's familiar with you, or because you're a family.
It is a loan. He now said he doesn't want. Now the pastor asked me to pay back. So he wanted a free visit.
People love free things, entitlements. We'll be coming again with so many things on entitlements. I tell you, we discussed a particular phase of entitlement some time ago, but we'll be coming with many and different types of entitlement and what it comes with. So your final word as advice before we step out.
Well, my final word is this: as you are led, do good unto everyone. As you are led, don't do beyond yourself, and don't be pressurized to do favor. If it's favor, it is free will. Okay, and always make sure that you communicate that to the receiver. And we that were receiving favor also, I want you to have this: you can't repay favor. Okay, by the time you are thinking of payment, the word is used for transaction. Okay, so you don't repay favor. The only payment for favor is only God that can repay favor. Then just be grateful, and that's why don't put yourself under unnecessary pressure. Except you are looking for another thing. Don't let favor be a bait, and don't be entitled to favor. That's my final word. Okay,
want to say a big thank you for being here. We appreciate your time, and our time is always very beautiful. Joy, over to you.
All right, thank you very much for being a part of today's conversation. You know, I told you that this week's topic is one you don't want to miss. You know, when you listen to things like this, if you are the type that do favor, it gives you the courage to do more. If you are the type that receive, you too used to do favor to somebody else. There are little things you still give. So put yourself in somebody's shoes. Don't be entitled. Know when somebody is gifting you. Know when to say thank you. Know when to say, oh, I appreciate. The guest has said, don't be pressurized to repay favor. Favors are not meant to be repaid. Get that. Even if you don't get anything from today's conversation, favors are not meant to be repaid. All right, we'll see you tomorrow. Have a wonderful Tuesday with a difference. My name still remains Princess Joy Ayo Abu. Yeah, like Pastor said, the beautiful joy.
The beautiful joy. You know, I told you need to buckle up. We're chasing dreams today, and our train won't stop until we get to that spot. We have gotten to that spot on Family and Values this morning, and we want to believe that that dream of repaying favors, you now understand it. Tomorrow is going to be it's going to be another beautiful day, as we'll be talking on an amazing topic, and that is why our mothers picked or questioned for bad or wrong parenting. Why do mothers always go through that stress? Is the mother that spoiled him? It is the fault of the mother. It's always mother. Even the agbero on the road will say, do like this and curse your mother first before father. So why mothers? We'll be talking more about that tomorrow. I don't want you to miss it for anything. And I pray God will keep you and I and we'll all be here. On that note, I want to say a big thank you to every member of our production, from the NCR to the camera, to the floor managers, to the audio, to the editor, to Kalista that brings our guests in, to the social media. Thank you to our guys, from the president to Mr. Taslim and Mr. Dewali. We appreciate all of you, and we're not taking it for granted. Mr. Jolly, thank you all. On that note, my name is to remain Olori Adejoke Ademi David. Hope to see you tomorrow. Bye for now. Have a splendid day.